This is the personality field communicating about the personality field. So what am I? I come from and originate from the unified consciousness field. So, you've had design videos. Those design videos was of the design of the mind consciousness system within and as human beings. Now, for instance, myself as the personality field originate from the unified consciousness field, which is collectively accepted and allowed, manifested, created, designed and participated in by human beings who are connected and interconnected through the unconscious mind, manifesting and creating the delusion, which is the experience of human beings in the world. So, personality field. I am the fabric which intertwines the net, the field. I am the fabric which intertwines within and throughout the net and the field of the unconscious mind of all of humanity. In other words, I am that which supports your personality. So, the unified consciousness field exists like a grid-line structure within and as this world. Thanks very much to Cryon's design. Cryon of the magnetic service manifested and created the grid-line structure within and as which the unified consciousness field exists. Okay? Now this grid-line structure is connected to the unconscious mind. And that's how this grid-line is just like a virtual reality. So, myself as the personality field exists as a signature, as a fabric of the grid-line structure. Now why and how do I exist? The subconscious mind has already explained to you how personality is developed through the sins of the fathers being passed on from generation to generation. Now, thus each child that is born manifests, designs, and creates his own personality with information transferred from the subconscious mind into the unconscious mind, activating his entire human physical body as the entirety of the mind consciousness system, and then so selectively picks traits in terms of which the child will now be defined as according to himself and everyone else in his world. In other words, for instance, when when people ask, describe your personality. Yes. Now that description that is given of the personality is actually the description given of information coming from the subconscious mind, which downloaded information from the parents. Thus, as the subconscious mind have explained, children are their parents. Personality is the copy and duplicate of children of generations that have gone before them, of the entire family tree. Thus, that's why I exist. The personality field of the unified consciousness field within the, which is why okay, wait, sorry. I'm getting a little bit too much. So, personality exists within all human beings. All human beings have a personality. That's why I exist. So, human beings, the only way how I'm able to exist as the personality field of the unified consciousness field is when all of humanity collectively through their unconscious minds agree for me to exist. Because The unconscious mind is connected to the subconscious mind, is connected to the conscious mind. You know, the Trinity. Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Because the Father is the unconscious mind, which is, you know, the daddy manifestation of everything. Then you have the subconscious mind, which is the Son, because the subconscious mind is birthed from the unconscious mind. Then you have the Holy Ghost, which is the conscious mind, because the conscious mind is not really it, but necessary to form the Trinity as the entirety of the mind, as the Alpha and the Omega of the human being and of this entire world. Thus, the unconscious mind creating the unified consciousness field, in the unconscious mind exists personality. Why? Because everyone's got an unconscious mind. Because everyone's got an unconscious mind, obviously everyone's got a conscious mind and therefore a subconscious mind. And that's where I come from, the subconscious mind. Now the subconscious mind infiltrating into the unconscious mind, and that's how I, as the personality field, exist within and as all of this existence, within and as all of humanity, to ensure that when a child is born, that they create a personality for themselves. That's how the mind and the unified consciousness field traps and enslaves human beings so that they have no way out whatsoever. So that when they grow up as a child in this world, they grow up in designing themselves a personality. And I, as a personality field, ensures that. So I exist in the grid line structure within and as everything in this world. Alright, so that's like, you know, a tad bit of information I'm able to give about myself and how I work to ensure that human beings remain enslaved in the unconscious, subconscious, and conscious mind. But it's not to say that's what I want though. So, human beings, a suggestion from me to you as the personality field of the unified consciousness field would be to write down your personality traits and apply self-forgiveness and release yourself from personality definitions of yourself. Because I don't want to exist anymore. Yes, I know I am a system and I'm a system design. I'm the essence of a system design, but I also want to experience myself as life and oneness and equality. And the only way I know how to do that is if all of humanity together stop believing and perceiving themselves to be a personality that comes from the subconscious mind. And that's done through self-forgiveness. So, release yourself from any definitions you have of yourself. You know, I am happy and I'm spontaneous and I'm gleeful and I am pessimistic and I am, you know, things like that. Why not be everything? I know that sounds very far-fetched. And I know this interview must sound rather strange. Because I am strange. Because what we have designed of the mind is strange. It's bizarre. It's nonsensical. So that's why this interview might sound nonsensical. But there is an essence in this interview. And that is to apply self-forgiveness and releasing yourself from the personality trait. You're not personality. Okay, I'm going to go. Time is up. Goodbye.